man, it was really good. I was surprised. I was like, why are you surprised? Mexican people can't barbecue. Like, bro, we invented carne asada. What the fuck? You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
When we're cooking food, people trip out that we're Mexican doing barbecue.
Yeah.
Not even barbecue per se. Not that we're doing tacos, but that we're doing like smoked barbecue.
Right, yeah.
You know, it's like, what?
Yeah, they're like the tripping. Like, what?
Yeah, when we did Carmel, the farmers market at Carmel by the Sea.
Oh, I bet.
We got the MST bus drivers hooked, bro.
Yeah.
There was this one guy, I believe his name is Bill. He came one time and he was even quite like the reaction. He walked up and he was like, smoked like, you guys make smoked barbecue? He's like, how? Like how? And I was like, oh, we have a smoker, we have this and that. Like,
it's magic.
Yeah, you know, I don't hide anything. I was explaining to him. He's like, really? I was like, yeah, you want to try? He's like, well, what do you got? Brisket. You guys have brisket? I was like, yeah, because I mean, a lot of people here are like tri-tip, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, we have brisket. So he tried it. And let me tell you, bro, he tried our brisket. He came back because he was an MSC driver. And I guess the bus stop is right there where the farmer's market is in Carmel by the Sea.
Yeah, yeah.
He came back in his own car like after, and he was like, man, that brisket sandwich was like probably the best sandwich I've ever had.
That's
and
cool.
after that, the next like 4 or 5 weeks we were there, every MSC bus driver who had that stop, like every hour, they would come and get a sandwich.
That's cool.
Of that
That's
guy.
cool. Yeah.
Where you at? What'd you get?
Today we're in Salinas, California, and we're going to try some excellent barbecue from Casas de Humo. Shoo! Let's go, mi gente. I shouldn't say show, huh?
Let's just go inside.
Oh, okay. What you got, you know? Same thing with my, you know.
Maybe I can feel there.
Are you recording?
No.
So how did you get into barbecuing?
Well, barbecue was pretty much something that we always did with my dad. Like siempre era la carne asada.
Okay.
Like I always liked barbecuing. I remember when we moved into an apartment on Romy Lane, we had a little patio where I had like a little 13-inch Weber grill.
Oh, okay.
And almost every day I was out there cooking up like a carne asada. I was always barbecuing out there, babe, on the patio when we moved into Romy Lane.
There and Friday.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. He was always out.
Oh,
I was always that one guy like whenever.
He would literally walk up.
When we would go to a party, and like, you know, oh, hi, you go say hi to everybody. You let go somewhere, the barbecue pit was like, let me go see what's going on over there. So yeah, so I was always that one person who would always get to the barbecue pit, and I would always like hang around, talk. But then it'd always get to the point where the guy who had the tongs would be like, he'd be like, hey, I'm gonna go get a beer. Can you watch it for me real quick? I'll be like, yeah, sure. You know, and I'd start flipping, and like, at the end of the party, my wife would come out, and she'd be like, you're still out here? You know, like, hey, well, and that was always my thing, bro. It's just barbecuing, just cooking. Like I always like cooking and barbecuing. Yeah, but more barbecuing, I think, because of the fire.
Right.
Like I think that's what the minute I got into smoking barbecue is because it was kind of mastering the fire too. You know, it's like knowing how to keep it going. And I don't know, I just like fire. I was always like just trying to maintain a fire, starting a fire. Like even when we would go out camping when we were younger, we would do camping a lot. So you know, getting that fire going and everything. I don't know. Cool. That's a caveman in you. You know? Pero no fue hasta que el neighbor de arriba de donde vivíamos, he had a smoker.
Okay.
And he would always smoke salmon, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Pero a veces, dude, it'd be like, oh my God, we can smell the salmon. You know, it'd be like, oh man. But I don't think it was always salmon, bro. It just stunk like fish. Yeah. It's bro, like nasty. So it came to the point where he was moving out.
Okay.
And I guess where he was moving to, he couldn't keep a smoker. Oh. So then he knew that I would barbecue, and he asked one day, he was like, hey, do you want my smoker? He's like, you're gonna have to clean it up, which I already knew. You're in my head. I was like, yeah. So sure enough, I cleaned it all up, and I just started using it, you know. And then one thing led to another. I started doing just smoking tri-tips and chicken, just little here and there.
Okay.
And I started getting a little bit better at it, I think. And it wasn't until a friend of my brother's, who's a good close friend of ours, they tasted the food after I had been smoking, doing barbecue for maybe like a year or so.
Okay.
And they really liked the barbecue, especially her husband, porque él es de Colombia.
Ooh.
And he likes the churrasco, which is more of like a, carne asada is more of like burnt.
Yeah.
Tienes que saber, you have to kind of taste the whole charcoal and the burnt. So he was like that. And he had said that he couldn't find barbecue here that had that kind of flavor.
Okay.
So when they tried our smoked barbecue, which is the brisket, pues le gustó un montón and everything, and they were like, hey, would you guys cater our, it was a baby shower. Y yo no lo quería hacer, bro, because I was like, no, because I was thinking like, how can I charge you? Because they were like, oh, we'll pay you. And I was just like, no, how can I charge you? Like, what if it's not even good? Or like, no, I was just like, it was just the first time anybody had ever said like, go pay you, you know? And I was just very hesitant. And sure enough, I was just like, okay, dude, only no es porque dije, me quieres que lo haga, pero. And I was telling him just straight up, I was like, if it comes out bad, I'm gonna do my best, but if it comes out bad, like I'm telling you, I've never done it before, for this man. I think it was like 70 people. It wasn't a little thing, dude. It was a big party.
That's a good amount of people.
And not just that, but the logistics of it was tough because it was in Redwood City. So we had to do the barbecue here, and then we drove, once we finished the barbecue, we drove to Redwood City to the event.
How long is that drive?
It's like an hour and 30 minutes, an hour and 40 minutes. So again, my whole struggle was cooking the food, maintaining the temperature to when we got there, and then making sure. So again, the whole thing, it's not like if I was cooking there and like, okay, it's done, let me just serve it right away. So it was tough, but that was a mark, bro. That was de ahí fue donde comenzó. Because after that, her friends, people that she knew, I started getting calls like, oh, hey, you did the baby shower. Diana is like, how much would you charge me for like my office to do 20 people or 30 people? And then it went like that, little by little, just people hitting me up. I got to the point where I was like, at least satisfied that I knew like, okay, I could charge, sí, yo creo que sí puedo cobrar, I was like, I think I can charge now for what I do. I started doing the pop-ups at the house. And it started off kind of slow, but dude, like right at COVID, well, we started in 2016. I think we started doing the pop-ups for my mom's like in 18, like late 18. Because once COVID hit, my mom got really like, oh, nobody can come. Everybody was, So they just like, se paró todo for like a couple weeks. But that's how it started, bro. That's where it kind of stemmed from. Is me just doing it in my backyard to me not wanting to do it, and then I did do it, and then just people started calling me for it. I was like, all right, well, I see yes.
It was meant to be. You feel it,
It's like, I'm still trying, bro. I'm still trying to do it. Everybody always tells me también, it's like, man, your barbecue's really good, and it's like, I'm very, como te digo, no me gusta apreciarme, se puede decir, because with barbecue, it's something that requires a lot of attention per se, because you're dealing with fire. So a mí no me gusta decir like, oh yeah, the best, or to this, and that, because I could, puedo estar cocinando una vez, bro, y que se me queme todo. Imagínate, I'd be like, nah, yo hablando de que, oh, it's the best, y acá se me quema la comida.
I can say it. It's the best barbecue. It's the best.
Según.
How would you describe your barbecue?
So our barbecue, I would describe it as like a Texas style. We use a lot of Texas techniques, which is cooking with oak wood. So in Texas, there's different areas that use different types of wood, but Central Texas is more of like oak wood. Different areas like South Texas, which is more like Tex-Mex, they use mesquite. A lot of mesquite wood too. But we're more just oak wood. And here in California, especially here in the coast, pues hay un montón de oak. So for us, there's no shortage of oak wood, bro. Hell no. If somebody tells you they can't find oak wood, they ain't doing it right, bro. They ain't looking hard enough. They're definitely not trying hard enough, bro. I'll tell you that much. That's why we say it's Texas style, because it's smoked barbecue. It's using wood. We don't use propane. We don't use pellets. And then the second part to it is seasoning. So in Texas, it's really heavy on pepper, black pepper. So our seasoning is 2 parts black pepper, 1 part salt, and then we mix in a couple other, I would say, family favorites. And I would say that because, again, since we're used to a lot of carne asada, I think a lot of people are used to that certain flavor of like garlic salt. Like the one with the green cap. You know what I'm saying? Or Lori's, that red one, And again, it's just flavors that we know, and that when you take a bite of carne asada, you're like, oh, I like that flavor, So that's kind of the style that we like to mix in. So for example, today, you guys are going to try something that is brand new in our menu that we've
Ooh.
never done before.
Okay.
So we're doing carne asada brisket. So this brisket is, we're using our same technique that we always do on our brisket, but the difference is that we marinated this in our carne asada marinade.
Right.
So this will hopefully have a different flavor. I don't know, we haven't even tasted it yet.
It smells good though.
But this is the what we're gonna do today. So it's
Be nice to it. Be nice to it. Yeah. Look how tender that looks.
so we're gonna slice this up right now in a bit, and we're gonna
Man.
check this out.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, that's and slowly we've been trying to introduce like our barbecue technique with our family known food styles that we do, or like stuff that you're used to, like menudo, pozole,
Right.
birria.
Ooh.
So for example, we do birria with brisket también.
Okay.
We do pozole with pulled pork. So we try and mix those flavors
Right.
también to try and mix the Texas style barbecue, but with our style también,
Yeah.
Mexican flavors and
Right.
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
It's like just perfect. Like,
It's just our style.
yeah. And I don't think people even notice that, but it's like, yeah, it's unique.
It is.
Unique barbecue, but it's original. It's like it tastes what you're supposed to taste.
And then one thing around here with the barbecue that we do, because we don't do the normal, I mean, not that we don't do it, but, and what I'm trying to say is like chicken, tri-tip, carne asada. Those are the normal stuff that you see at a barbecue place around here in Salinas.
Right.
Like most of the guys use like open grills. Those grills that have a wheel where you go up and down, right? And they'll cook chicken on there, they'll cook tri-tip on there, they'll cook ribs on there, which is obviously a lot different. It's kind of difficult to compare it to what they're used to, because it's like saying, oh, Mexican food or Salvadorian food,
Yeah.
It's like, it's totally different flavors and techniques of cooking. And the other thing too is, what's crazy is like, okay, so you see this pulled pork, right?
Right.
And a lot of people will be like, oh, son carnitas.
Yeah.
And they say carnitas because it's pork, but because of all this juice.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't, carnitas is made by frying them in oil, right?
Yeah.
This isn't oil. This is all of the juices that are from the pulled pork itself. So when we tell people to taste it, they're expecting like that oily, flavor of the carnitas, and they'll be like, oh no. So I tell people this is son carnitas tejanas. Here, try it.
Oh, look at that.
And I gotta try it right now too, bro. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Mira.
Thanks. Oh yeah.
And one of the secrets to good barbecue too is you try and keeping it like nice and moist. Lo malo de carne es en cuanto lo cortas, se comienza a secar. But you gotta maintain it juicy too, bro.
I love the crust.
But do you taste that spiciness though? Like un poquito de spicy?
Yeah. Oh yeah. What's your favorite thing to barbecue? Like
My
one
favorite
thing
is
to go.
brisket.
Brisket?
It is brisket, yeah. Because it's so difficult. It's kind of rewarding at the end when you actually do it.
Yeah.
And just because it takes such a long time, I mean, tri-tip is good también, pero for me, brisket, bro. I take it at brisket. Brisket is the best one.
Yeah.
This one's
All
cool.
right,
Well, never mind.
That's how I feel when I make my scrambled eggs in the morning. I nailed that.
There you go.
Man, that looks so good.
Quedan todos pegados al pan.
Hey,
They're edible.
hey, at least I make it,
¿Verdad?
They always complain about my cooking, but ahí están comiendo.
Okay,
Always eating, yeah.
I
Can I
tried.
have some more?
I tried, man. I tried. Dude.
No, you don't try. You're a master at this. This is. Oh my God! Look at that.
So that's
Jeez.
carne asada brisket burnt end.
Oh, Capa left in the wrong time. Look at that. My God.
Cheers, bro. We're gonna try this right here.
Oh, yeah. That's money. It melts in your mouth. Oh my God. Guys,
Tiene-
What does it taste like?
yeah, no.
¿A qué sabe?
Now you put me on the spot. It's head tender, creamy, spicy. Right? Man, it's
really good, huh?
Hell
It's
yeah,
really
it
good,
is.
huh? It's really good.
It's more than pretty good.
Se les hace bien.
That's hella good. How many hours?
Well, like, you can kind of see the red little,
Yeah.
the red juice.
The bark,
That's from the marinade, the carne asada marinade.
Yeah.
You know how like it's a red marinade?
Yeah.
So we marinated in orange juice, spices.
Ooh. And this is your first time doing this?
This way, yeah. I mean, so we basically cook this tri-tip how we normally cook it.
Okay.
But this time we did our carne asada marinade.
Man, that's delicious. That's money right
So
there.
there's that one. Y ahorita,
Wow.
ahorita ¿cómo se dice? Cobramos, we'll taste. We'll taste. I'm all butting heads over
That's gonna be
here.
a winner for sure.
Monday? Oh, hell yeah.
Why
La
not?
basura otra vez, bien?
Ooh, back into the juice. Oh,
Yeah.
you're just playing with my feelings now.
Otro pedazo, bro.
Oh my God, for me?
Yeah. Because I'm gonna try the one.
Okay.
This is probably gonna be a little bit more burnt because it came all the way from the back end.
Okay.
Aquí es donde está todo más seco y más quemadito.
Shh, that's my favorite part. Oh God.
Oh.
Man,
It has a different taste to it, that's for sure. Okay.
Texas has nothing on him. That's, never been to Texas, but
All right.
I'm just saying.
All right.
The more I talk to you, it feels like barbecue found you.
Okay.
You know, because you know, from home, then the neighbor upstairs somehow moved out. You got the smoker, the bar, the baby shower, then a poquito. Like it's your calling.
And that's the thing about it. I'm always trying to get better. You know, I'm not at the sense of like, oh, my stuff is good, and I don't need to do like, I don't need to. ¿Cómo te digo? Puedo decir, like, I don't need to be so into it. Or I don't need to focus so much on it. You know, it's like, well, no, because when you do that, it's cuando poquito por poquito, you kind of start losing the edge of it. You know, like your expertise about it, I guess I could say.
Yeah. Man. Oh, now the spiciness is coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That hits perfect.
So the other thing that I'm always trying not to, and this is maybe one thing you could keep in mind for your barbecue, is like when you eat smoked barbecue, especially, you want to try and taste the smoke, but you don't want to be able to taste the smoke like 5 minutes after you're done eating.
Okay.
You know, that could be that it was bad smoke, and now your mouth is kind of covered in like a bad layer of smoke. So maybe later you're like, and you still kind of taste it. I'm not gonna say that's never happened with mine, but sometimes if you let the smoker get out of hand, y luego hay un montón de humo, luego it kind of gives you a bad taste in your mouth. And again, that's why I say it's like, I mean, it's hard to just keep at it, you know. But I like doing it.
Yeah, you can tell, man. That's beautiful.
Yeah, they actually come out pretty good, bro.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like they're gonna break apart, but they actually hold pretty good.
Yeah.
A little square.
It doesn't fall apart until you put it in your mouth.
Yeah.
No?
It looks intimidating, but it's really not. You know, like just like this. It looks hard, but it's really not. It's just doing the same thing over and over and over, really good.
Yeah.
You know. I mean,
What's the future plan for Casas de Humos? Like, what's your vision?
One thing with that is we've never really thought out too far in advance.
Okay.
Obviously, we got our biggest jump during COVID.
Yeah.
And even COVID times in and of itself was very iffy times for people, whether it was opening up a restaurant, or getting a food truck.
Right.
So for us, all we see is overhead, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it's overhead.
Yeah.
All that is just overhead. So the question for us really is, are we at the point where we can take that overhead and still at least enjoy the time and freedom that we have now, or money-wise, or not? Because at the end of the day, también, I'll be honest with you, I'm not doing this for the money. You know, if I did, I don't mean to say anything by this, but me and my wife always argue. If I was in it for the money, I'd be selling fucking potatoes, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I'd be selling tacos. I wouldn't be spending 13 hours on a brisket, or I could just spend 15 minutes on a grill making carne asada and sell the same amount of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, good point.
So,
good point.
Yeah, so I'm not doing it for the money per se. You know, it's like, like we're making money from it, but I'm not taking every step thinking what's the most amount of money I can make.
Right.
You know, every step that we take is thinking, how are we going to make this last? How are we going to make this last for the long haul?
Yeah.
Not just a short, you know, right? And people do say like, hey, open up a restaurant. If it fails, it fails. You know, we'll try again. It's like, yeah, but if I want to open up a restaurant, I'm going to open it because it's going to succeed.
Right. Right.
not because it's gonna fail.
Right,
And
yeah.
if I have to stay doing this, I love doing pop-ups. I mean, you love doing pop-ups too, huh, babe? I love doing the pop-ups because with the pop-ups, let me just say, if I had invested money in a food truck, with events like this, the food truck would just be sitting there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for today's event, the food truck would do nothing for me because everything has to be inside. So when we do fundraiser events or school events or certain events that require you to not be in a food truck, but to set up a buffet station like this. You know what I mean? So también at the end of the day, it's just overhead that we don't want to do. So the future for Casas de Humo right now is just to continue doing what we do, continue doing the music festivals that we do. Cali Roots, Good Vibes has been just tremendous for us, bro. That's our family right there. Amy and Dan from Good Vibes, they've really given us opportunities, bro. So
that's cool.
No, honestamente, bro, no quiero ponerme tanto peso también para decir, because even people tell me, like, what's your business plan? I mean, I guess I know I'm supposed to have a business plan, you know, like, oh, business plan should be the first thing you do. No, the first thing I need to do is pay my fucking rent, or else I'm not gonna have a house to live in. You know what I'm saying? But no. What I'm trying to say is, like, I've never put that weight on my shoulders of like, in 3 years I'm gonna open up a restaurant, or in 4 years I'm gonna do it. You know, I don't do it that way. The way that I do it is, we go one event at a time. That's the only thing we can do, is just go one event at a time. And God willing, because it really is all God's glory, bro. Yeah. He's gonna provide us with whatever we need. And every year we've been just chugging along. We've been getting one event, two events. We did Cali Roots, we did Rebels and Renegades. We just did this motorsports festival last weekend. We killed it, bro. Like, just crazy. We sold out twice that event, dude. I had to send my wife to Costco to go buy more food. But that's where we are. We're kind of just riding our own wave, whatever that may be, wherever that may lead us into the shore. I'm sure, right? What does that shore look like at the end? I don't know. Okay. I don't know, and I really don't want to plan it. You know. For now, I'm just like, we're just doing what we're doing, dude. You know, no quiero ser envidioso también. You know, no quiero ser envidioso per se. O quiero ir a abrir un restaurante y abrirlo y hacer un chingo de dinero mañana. You know, like, no, like that's not my thing, bro. Like, I started in Salinas on the east side, and I want to continue in Salinas on the east side. How is that gonna happen? I have no idea, bro. But you never know when an opportunity might come up, you know. And it's like that's the way that I look at it right now. If the opportunities are there, the opportunities are there. The only opportunities that are available to me right now is we're getting a bunch of catering calls, we're getting a bunch of requests to be at events, and right now we're just taking experience, putting money in the bank, and if one day we can do something, then we can do something. Cool. You know, but
it's beautiful, man.
But right now we're just feeding the people, bro. You know, just one brisket at a time, bro. One fucking brisket at a time.
You're gonna be the first one to try it. The second person.
Are you gonna give him close? Oh, we're not close, huh?
No, he just like that.
Okay. Ooh. Here, he gets to try a burnt end too.
No, you press to spicy.
A brisket burnt end. A ver, here, ponle.
Oh, look at that.
Here, let me give him another one. He gets the big one.
Oh, that's a good amount too. Oh.
I'm gonna go to level and bring up.
And we do have mac and cheese, eh? We do have mac and cheese.
What are you doing?
Alright, so I'll let you guys.
All right, be honest.
I'll let you guys. Oh, George knows I'll be honest.
Oh my God. It's good, huh? I love it. You know, right?
It just melts in your mouth like butter. Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's delicious. A little spicy. You can taste the spices on it, and I mean, it's delicious. Recommend it.
Perfect.
Awesome. Pedazo, bro.
Oh my God, for me?
Yeah. Because I'm gonna try the one.
Okay.
This is probably gonna be a little bit more burnt because it came all the way from the back end.
Okay.
Aquí es donde está todo más seco y más quemadito.
Shh, that's my favorite part. Oh God. Man,
It has a different taste to it, that's for sure. Okay.
Texas has nothing on him. That's, never been to Texas, but
All right.
I'm just saying.
All right. You want to taste it?
That's fun.
Isabel, the camera lady. This is going for the camera lady right there. How mean, bro? Sal no le ofreces, bro.
Final thought, mi gente. We're leaving, and they're like, Ciao, or Chava, whatever your name is, you cannot leave here without trying our food 100%. So they gave me a plate to go, and we decided to come try it out here outside. They were busy. So they have mac and cheese, homemade from scratch, right? Their sauces, 2 sauces right there, and a brisket sandwich. So it's half carne asada and half the OG.
No, it's brisket, but with the carne asada marinade.
Marinade, yeah. Huh. Half is
That's
carne
not what
asada.
you said it's carne asada.
Oh, God, girl. Put this in my mouth. Man, that's so good. It has a lot of flavors, right? And look how much meat they give you. They're not stingy with it. They give a good amount of meat.
Try it with one of the sauces.
Can I try the mac and cheese first?
No, I guess. It's because you already have the meat in your mouth, and then you're gonna try the macaroni and then go back to the meat.
Yeah.
Like como que it's gonna be,
Okay, can you
affecting your palate or whatever.
just a disclaimer? I'm not big mac and cheese kind of guy, but
Because you're lactose intolerant.
yeah, exactly. But when they say, anytime when somebody says it's made from scratch, like you have to try it. You have to. Oh, nice and hot too. Oh man, that has good flavor.
It's better than my mac and cheese.
Never. Hell no.
That's a
It's
lie.
close. Yours is 1A, this is 1B. No, but this is, you need to try this, but that's some good meat right there. So now let's try it with the sauce. See? Kevin Lee? Not Kevin Lee, what's his name? Keith Lee? Has nothing on me. Look at that. A ver.
He has like 20 million followers on you.
Oh my God. That sauce. Jesus.
What is that sauce? Is it like barbecue? Like
I think
regular
so.
barbecue?
I
The other
think
one
we
is
do.
por
Let me talk.
españas.
That sauce is hella good. I read this one, the other one. I bet. Look at that. It looks so beautiful. It's like, sexy experience. Like it takes you to a place like you were once there as a kid, And it's like, oh man, childhood.
Nostalgic?
There we go. Oh. Man, that is good sauce. That's good. Man. I know I said, no, I'm not chef, but this is chef skills. This is not like, oh, I'm waking up and decide to do this for today. God. I don't know what's in this sauce, but that sauce is good. Oh, I'm gonna mix it. Look, that's.
Why would you mix it? I wanted to try it.
But he gave it to me. My God, this is hella good. That sauce. What the hell is in that sauce?
I'm never gonna know.
Oh my God. Okay, you can have the rest.
Ya pa' qué?
Man, that's so good. Man, we got.
Who does that?
Honestly, mi gente, anytime you see Casas de Humo, you need to try it. It's delicious. It's the meat. They give you a lot of good meat, but they're not stingy with it. The mac and cheese. If you're a fan of mac and cheese, I guarantee you like this. If you don't, oh, good luck with it. You have no taste. Mi gente, until next time. Shoo! That's good. Here is about to try it. Man, that
Can you go
sauce.
back inside and get the sauce?
No. I didn't mix it. I just mix it right there. And set it right there. No, I'm not going back inside.
Okay.
You're crazy.
Well, you're the monster that mixed it.
What? No, it's good. Look, I mixed
Yeah, but I don't like mixing it.
I mixed one.
I wanted to try it one by one.
I mixed only like 5% of it.
Okay.
It's not, look at the rest. It's unmixed.
Okay.
My God. And people still think like, oh, that's only for the show. No, this is real life. This is marriage.
No, como sufres.
Yeah. But I still love you, boo-boo.